This Adirondack table makes a great companion to this Adirondack chair, and it's so easy to build using plans from buildyella.com and a few pieces of YellaWood brand pressure treated pine. You'll need a 1x8, 8 feet long, a 1x6, 8 feet long, a 1x4, 8 feet long, and some 1¼ inch deck screws to get started. From the 1x6 material, cut 2 pieces at 17 inches. Measure and mark them both to cut a pair of legs, part A, from each piece. The detailed drawing and the plan show how to lay out the tapered cut. Next, cut the ends, part B, and side rails, part C, to the dimensions on the cut list. After cutting them to length, they'll have to be ripped down to 2½ inches wide on the table saw. Now you can attach the legs to the side rails, part C, with 1¼ inch deck screws, keeping the top and outside edges flush. Now don't forget to drill pilot holes when you're working near the end of the board, and be sure the wood glue you use is waterproof. Then attach the end rails, part B, to the leg rail assembly with screws, again keeping tops and outside edges flush. At this point, you're ready to cut the tabletop pieces, parts D and E, to the dimensions on the cut list. These pieces are also ripped down from their factory widths to 6 and 3 inches respectively. Be sure that they measure 1½ inch longer than the length from one end rail to the other, so you have a 3/4 inch overhang on both ends to make the ends flush. Lay them out on your tabletop with 1/4 inch spacers between each slat. Use a scrap piece to make sure your overhang is exactly 3/4 inch on both ends before you drill the pilot hole in the top slats and attach them to the end rails with glue and screws. Cut the end pieces, parts F, G, and H, according to the dimensions on the cut list. The detailed drawings in the plans will show you how to lay out the 45-degree cuts. Then place them on the end rails, lining them up with the top slats and keeping the tops tight underneath the slats before you attach them with glue and screws. Finally, wipe away any excess glue and sand down everything smooth before you apply a waterproof finish. This piece will make a great addition to your patio or deck, and a great conversation piece when you tell people you built it yourself.